It's Monday, late afternoon. Craig Gresham is walking into the YMCA to play racquetball. He played his first tournament last month and just finished another one in Topeka.
And I jokingly asked if he wanted to play doubles in a tournament, and he said, sure. And I'm like, are you sure you want to play?
Didn't do very good, but it kind of gives us a measure of where I'm at and what I need. A lot of work to do yet.
Craig moves quickly, effortlessly. It's hard to believe less than 5 months ago, his life looked more like this. Craig was born with the genetic disorder aortic stenosis, which causes the heart's aortic valve to narrow, obstructing blood flow to the body.
A few years ago, and my time gets away from me, I'll say a few years ago, and he felt like he had a cold or something.
I began getting heart failure 2 years ago, about 2.5 years ago. I went into heart failure from the birth defect.
Craig was then placed on the heart transplant list.
The waiting list is a crazy thing. We got an A and B list, and I was on the B list. I was good enough to stay out in the community, but I was still bad enough to be on the transplant list.
On November 4th, 2014, Craig received a new heart, trading up from his original that needed a pump to keep him alive. Here is video of Craig walking for the first time with his new heart, not 2 days after the transplant. Months later, he's competing with friends multiple days a week. And you wouldn't know of any surgery unless he showed you his scars.
He's got this new idea that now he can move forward. He's not held back by his handicap of that failing valve in his heart.
His biggest problem is he's lost his peripheral vision on the right side. So we don't tell anybody that we're playing that he can't see out of his right eye over to the side. So he plays over on the right side.
But his journey doesn't stop here. Craig is determined to find out who the heart belonged to and hopes one day he can personally thank family members of the donor who saved his life.
I got lucky. It was a good match, and I appreciate the opportunity.